comes a point in every man's life where he has to realize that it's not really going his direction. And that the ultimate thing he has to do is change his habit, because without changing your inputs, you'll always have the same outputs. If you want new outputs, you need new inputs. That's why today marks a new journey for me. Because last week we lost almost $70,000 after building the account up to $80,000. And something like that can never happen to me again. So it's time that we take this a little more serious. The full lock-in begins now. Nah, I'm not gonna show y'all none of this fake bullshit. I'm gonna be actually bringing y'all through a week of my life. Let's get it. So we're ultimately locked in on this road to 1 million. Our account balance right now is 11,891. Now, for this week, I wanted to make back everything that I lost from last week. And then I was like, hold on. That's probably not a smart choice. Getting in this situation was all because I kept trying to make back my loss. So this week we have a very simple target. We are going for $25,000. I don't need to prove it to anybody. I don't need to do anything. The markets are me versus me. If I try to set myself at that super high target and make it back, I'm gonna force myself into mistakes. Kind of like that one when I clicked buy instead of sell, stuff like that. What's up, guys? It is 7:15 a.m. and we are finally live here on YouTube and on Instagram, as everyone can see. About to crush this trading session. We are fully locked in, got the head shaped ball. Let's see how this goes. We're taking our first trade right here. Sells on gold. Check out the setup. Price over here on the daily time frame swept our previous daily high, and then when you go down to lower time frames, give us that 1, 2, 3 pattern. Bullish candle, indecisive, bearish that closed below the 50% level. That is literally my favorite entry signal right there. And then you guys can see it's also rejecting that hour 1 level right there that brought us to these lower prices. And my target is simply going to be that previous daily low. Let's see how this plays out. We're in just a bit of profit right here, as you guys can see, but the federal chairman Jerome Powell is about to speak, and when he speaks, the markets go apeshit. So there's a possibility of this trade running well beyond these marks. It might literally take 1 second of him speaking for it to go exactly where we need, or it might take 1 second for us to lose. We're about to find out.
Federal Reserve System, Jerome Powell.
Moving very slow. We're down about $700 right now. But you guys can see this rejection out of this minute 30 gap right there. So if we get a very nice rejection, I will be scaling it on this, guys. When I look back, is like, it's actually a good setup. I'm obviously not going to risk more than the balance I have in my account like I did last week, but I'm going to keep my risk proper. Even if I risk heavy, I actually have that to risk. And I'm still very bearish on this setup. I'm not forcing anything. This isn't any emotion. This is me making a smart decision, waiting for another confirmation, and then potentially scaling in based off that confirmation. If I don't get it, no other entries get added. I will be taking that scaling. Oh, look at that drop. And with this confirmation, it pretty much means that I will have a protected high up here. So I can tighten my stop loss and actually get in with a bigger position, because now I'll be risking less on that first position. Here it is. Adding that position right there. Stops getting shortened. And so now we're risking about $7,000 to potentially make $25,000 on this trade. All right, guys, Jerome Powell just finished speaking. I'm going to be ending the stream here. I'm going to be moving on with the day, and I'll keep you guys up. We closed out for about $15,000 on those trades. Let me show you guys what I was seeing. If you look over here, we had this gap over here on the minute 15, price filled in. I took my third entry. And then I did want to swing these to the lows, but I couldn't because we had a new market day. You guys can see this is where the old market closed. New day started, so I just took it to that previous low, closed out, called it a nice day. Now I'm gonna get this lift in. I called up my boy Sergio. He's in the live trading room. He's been studying all the content. It's gonna be dope, and we're with my trainer Bert. Let's get it. I think I'm gonna get in this one. Stops above that little shoulder right there. Take profit right here. We're up pretty good on the challenge already. We met the weekly target. I had to up it, so I think it's a decent setup. We're gonna take it.
They want me in the cage. Fill that bitch with haze. Y'all was waiting on. Yeah, I got the ring. Bitch fast and crashing up show. If you ain't got $1 on my
oh, look at that.
I gotta go. My tolerance kinda running high, but I need some more.
You enjoy the workout today?
I did, bro. It's I just wanted to connect, bro, because it's not many people that are like with the same mindset that are in this game like you know, like fucking I'd rather die than that fucking do
No,
this.
bro, and like I truly do mean that, bro. Like everything I fucking do, like I just know, like, bro, it's like the only way I'm not gonna get this shit done is dead ass if I'm not alive, you know? Like even like in the gym today, like bro, that's why I pushed myself so hard, like because I know if I can get through that, I lay the foundation for everything else. Like this was extremely physically taxing on me. So when I'm in a trade that's like super mentally taxing on me, well, I've already endured so much pain here, and it makes that pain easier, you know? And then that's how just like I view everything.
In that one point you made in the video where you were talking about after this loss, you give a loss a meaning. Every big loss you've had, it's like what meaning you give it after. And I actually had that like recently. Ever since I gave that loss meaning, like this loss taught me how to risk manage, and like I meant it. And then ever since that loss, which is a few weeks ago, it's just been uphill, and that's when I started risking better and all that, because I gave that loss that meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, that was a game changer, but like straight up.
Nah, it's fire. It's
So
fire, bro. I need to see you grow the accounts, bro.
yeah, bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm on it every day, you know, and I'm learning, and I know it's just a matter of time, you know.
I mean, I'll see you on tomorrow's stream, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate
care,
you.
broski. It's currently 9:30 p.m. and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm exhausted. I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm gonna be going to bed, but before I do, let me show you guys exactly why I got out of the trades earlier, why I took them, and exactly why I took that trade in the gym. So let's start off with these trades over here. Those first 3 positions that we took in the gym, you guys remember, I talked about the minute 30 gap. Now, what you guys can see here is we actually ended up playing into the minute 15 gap, right? So if I bring everything back up on the chart, you could see this gap right here is the minute 15 gap. Notice how price comes in here, starts to be indecisive, and then gives us this very strong candle closure right here. Once we had this closure over here, and I already knew that I was targeting the previous day lows, I decided to hop in for a 3rd position. Now, the difference between me taking multiple entries on this trade versus multiple entries like how I did at Disneyland and stuff is that here I was cutting my stop losses based on valid market structure. I wasn't just like, oh, I want to make more money. No, I started out being like, okay, I'm gonna risk 7 grand on these trades, and every single time that I scaled in on this, I was still risking 7 grand total, but what I was doing was shorting my stop losses to valid market points and then allowing that same take profit to make me so much more money. So you guys can see, obviously I was trying to target the previous daily low. Now what happened was we actually entered a new market day, and as I saw last time, that trade that I took before I went to Disneyland, when I enter a new market day with this gold strategy, it always just sweeps the previous low or sweeps the previous high that it just made from that last session, and then it completely reverses. So once we enter that new market day, I ended up setting my take profits down here. You guys can see we had a rejection, and then on this big spike down, I actually got tapped into my take profit. Now during the gym, I saw price start to rally up a lot, as you guys can see here, and then I dropped down to my minute 5 time frame, and then I went to my daily time frame, and you guys can see we swept the previous daily high right there. And then at that point, I went to my minute 5 time frame, and you guys can see price creates kind of like this little leg here, pushes up, and then breaks structure. And on the aggression of this structure break, I actually ended up getting in. You guys can see we're up about $2,000 on that position right there. The account balance is currently $27,000. So we did smash our weekly goal. That's why I upped it to 45,000. And now I'm looking to just take this to the lower leg here, but you guys can see how price creates this. It pulled back up, and then that's when I went to my minute 1 time frame and actually scaled in over here. You guys can see how price pulled back up, gave us a strong rejection. I got a 2nd position in somewhere around here, and then I honestly could have gotten a 3rd one again over here, but I didn't want to risk that much on this position. I'm risking about 4 grand to make, I think, around 8K on this one. So we'll see what happens.
I need you.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6:30 a.m. right now. We are live. Yesterday's gold trades absolutely smacked. I mean, look at this. Look at the exits. Another sniper exit, bro. Before that, we had absolute sniper exit. Literally same exact exit right there. Account balance up to 35K. We are on live with the live trading room, and let's see what we can actually catch here. Here we go. Our first entry right now. Stops above these highs. Take profit at the lows. Stops above the highs. Risking 2,700 to make 4 grand on this one. Let's go. Come on, gold. They're like all moving together right now. Yikes. If I take another position, I want this one to be a winner, and I want the risk to reward to like pay off. There's always another day. Straight down, bro. I like it. It's a great drop so far, bro. Great drop. Like, bro, a scale in right there would be so nasty. There we go, bro. Quick update. US 30 is absolutely melting. We're up about $15,000 on this right there. I'm gonna be going stops to break even now. I'm stops to break even. I might be closing out early depending on how price looks in this area, but my full target is going to be all the way down here. You guys can see price pushes up off this level, respects it, and then respects that 3rd level. So would want to get out there, or I might get out early, but we're up 16 grand, bro. Absolute melt, bro. Absolute melt. We did get stopped out, so So far on the day, you guys can see those two on the stream. We're down about 8 grand, but we've already doubled that in floating profits right now. So now we have to treat it like we're looking for buys out of this area, right? Because if price gives me a bullish confirmation to buy here, then I should get out of this trade, because this is a valid buyer zone. This sell is insane. We're up 20 grand on it. Look at that. Look at that, bro. 20K. What a sell. All right, I'm getting out. Boom. The reason why I got out, guys, is I treated this like a buyer zone over here. I saw indecisive candle, very strong bullish candle. Does this have the opportunity to keep dropping? Yes, but I have to trade what I see and not what I feel. I'm locked in right now. I'm more disciplined than ever. This is the moment where I need to make sure that I stay on track. If I exit right here, secure my profits, I even put myself up, like another 3 grand on the day after being down 8 grand to start. It's a very good move. My account balance is now 39,000. I'm very happy with that. And I'm just making sure that my account is put in a fashion where I'm protecting it. I can't make these dumb decisions. I can't be like, oh, well, I was up 24 grand, so why take 12 grand? No, I have to trade what I see. When I was up 24 grand, market structure was still completely valid for that. Then it invalidated itself when I was up 12 grand, so I had to get out. But guys, let's get on with the day. I got some kickboxing and I'll see y'all there. Look at the reversal, bro. Look at the reversal after I exit. Come on.
Okay.
I'm here with the top G. We're about to train some Muay Thai. And this is all in preparation to get back at that guy for stealing 40K from me. I'm not gonna name him. You guys should already know, but he stole 40K from me. I've been calling him out. I said, let's put 250K on the line. Let's get this fight going. I don't know, he's been a little quiet, but I'm still getting ready.
Do this combination if you want to beat off a scammer.
Need that one.
Ready? 1, 2, stop. Yes. If you want to make sure they're down, throw the elbow twice.
All right, look, that one's cool, but what if he already scammed me and I need to get the money back?
Stay left. Elbow. Yes, good elbow. Elbow.
Lewis, accept the fight, bro.
Where's the money?
We're absolutely locked in. Absolutely locked in, bro, more than ever.
Yeah, don't let him steal from you. Let's go. Yeah.
It was one of those days where I didn't even want to get up. Slept late, couldn't sleep, was tossing and turning. Still woke up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, set the tone right for the day, bro. That's what I'm talking about, being dialed in. After the gym, I go home, I go live stream, bro. I got a migraine, I got this crazy headache, but I still show up, bro, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I show up, I take 2 losses on the stream. A lot of people would fold, start revenge trading. No, bro, I still held my composure. I took my 3rd trade, stuck to my rules. I was up 25 grand on that trade at one point, closed out at 12K because the structure showed me. I stopped being as emotional as I was last week, and this is what I tell people all the time is like, your losses don't have to be the end of you. Your losses can be the start of something bigger. Last week, I gave that loss a purpose. I said, this loss is going to teach me that I need to be dialed in. This week, I'm approaching the markets, I'm dialed in. I'm bald. I'm going to the gym. I'm doing the uncomfortable stuff. Yesterday, I went to the gym twice. Today, after all that, I got this migraine. I'm still, that hurts. Calm, I show up because I'm setting the foundational blocks for my future. That's how you guys got to approach it. A lot of people think that trading is just that, yeah, it's cool. It's internet money. It's all this stuff. It's on your phone. All you need is your phone and Wi-Fi. But without this being dialed in, you're absolutely nothing. Good morning, guys. It's currently 6:26 a.m. The account is now sitting at $39,000, and I'm going to be jumping on live stream once again, trying to get this account to 45K. Honestly, I really want to go for 50K. Let's see how this goes. 15 seconds. Come on, baby. Looking a lot healthier. Nas is getting a nice push. GBP CAD's starting to drop a bit. Gold is dropping too, though. Dang, gold is taking a shit. Oof. Back in profit, back in profit. Nas is ripping up. GBP CAD approaching that zone. We might get another confirmation. That would be sick. If GBP CAD gives us another confirmation right now, bro, we should be game on sells. And then gold, right around that break-even level.
Should be drinking no lean, I'm already.
It's 7:20 a.m. We got stopped out of our first position, putting us down 9,700 on the day. But we're in these other 3 positions right here. We're up 7,500 across those 3, and there's still not a take profit yet. So this still has a very high probability of being a profitable day. This has been fluctuating like crazy. I was just down 5 grand. I'm up 17 grand now. Positions are recovering, very healthy. Gold punching a new high. Nas just punched that new high a second ago. Dow Jones flew up, kind of rejecting now. Man, it is like flying thousands of dollars by the second. It's crazy. Look at that, 20 grand right there. Like, what? There we go. 28K. We're up. Everything moving super healthy right now. Look at that. 27. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. 28. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 30,000, baby. Let's go. 31,000. Bro, it's flying. 32. Oh my God, look at these pushes right here. Look at that. 30K, 31K, everything ripping up. I'm getting out. $30,000 day, bro. Come on. 21K total in profit, 30,000 on those last 3 trades. All caught on stream with the live trading room. Come on, stop playing with me. Absolutely amazing live trading session, bringing our account balance up to $60,000, 395 cents, which completely smashes that $45,000 weekly goal. So guys, I mean, it's evident that going bald has done a lot for my trading. I'm gonna go get freshened up. And then after that, we're gonna be doing something very special. I'll see y'all in a second. And to wrap up this fantastic trading week, got a ton of tacos. We're gonna be passing them out to the homeless people of LA. I'll see y'all then. Tacos, y'all want tacos? Tacos. God bless you, bro.
Thank you, man. God bless.
God bless you. There you go, bro. God bless you. Tacos. Yeah, and we do have water, actually. My bad, bro.
Do you want one for the dog?
Hey, bro, you want a taco?